Hello everybody, I'm Begatech, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Minecraft. Yes, that's right, 3 years of no videos, and then 2 in 2 days. I am absolutely spoiling you, or am I spoiling myself? I'm not entirely sure. But yes, we are over here at our creeper farm, and in fact, it's not just a creeper farm, which I almost just blew up. I'll explain why in a second and how I'm going to fix it. But not just a creeper farm, but we also have an iron farm, an XP farm, a sugarcane, also known as paper farm, and a, oh, that gave me a fright. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that, but that really scared me there. Hopefully I've adjusted the audio levels. So I did notice that in the first video, the audio levels were a little bit off. The game was a bit loud and I was a little bit quiet. So I think I've adjusted that appropriately. But what I was saying was this is a bone meal farm. But we're up here, and what happened was as I flew in, I ended up underneath the glass. And if I go underneath the glass, then the creepers can see me, and then there's a chance that they're gonna blow up. So I don't have any glass on me. This has been doing its job. I've been AFKing for a few minutes. This has done its job. Let's go ahead and whack in 3 stacks of gunpowder, stack of paper. We can get some flight duration 3. Bam! 3 stacks! Yes, sirree. Lovely stuff. Right. What's next? What's next was to sleep in the handy-dandy beds right here. And then we need to smelt up some glass. Now, I don't know if there is some already. Doesn't look like it. Let's go and check this chest over here. Aha! I knew I'd done some of this already. So yeah, let's quickly repair this farm, and then I'll go over how all of the rest of these work as well. You know, I'm really not good at this whole flying thing. I was about to say it's a new mechanic. It's a new mechanic for me. Okay? Ow. Ow. Alright, it's been a while since I've really played Minecraft. I've sort of gotten back into it over the course of the last month, during this whole coronavirus lockdown, which I guess is more like 2 months now, actually. But yeah, it's been a while before that since I've played Minecraft, and let's just say flying wasn't a thing when I was last playing Minecraft. So it's taken me some time to adapt and to learn, to realize just how this whole thing works. But there we go. That should do it. And in fact, you see, I was going to say I can place those there and still access the chests, which is true if, you know, in terms of the transparent block. But yeah, I need to be able to open it. So didn't need to move that around. It was already in my inventory. Let's just put that there so I can stand there, reach that. Boom. Perfect. Safe. Okie dokie, so we are back down underneath the gunpowder farm. So the gunpowder farm is up there. There's an AFK station way above it. And when you're at that AFK station, all of the creepers will spawn, as well as all of the iron golems. So this is our little iron farm. It's not the most efficient in the world. It is not super duper amazing. It's not Tango Tech's iron farm, okay? Don't expect it to be Tango Tech's iron farm. His thing is insane. But the way this works, just go ahead, fly on up. Man, these level 3 boosts are crazy. So basically, if I can get to the edge and make sure I hold down shift. Oh, there we go. I kind of want to be 1 level down. Can I... Where can I land? This is not going to work. Ready? Fall and... Nope. Ow. Oh, no, don't lie. No, lava. Deploy. Come on. Come on. I don't know if you can hear. I'm trying to deploy my elytra. It's not working. I still have them on, right? Yes. Okay. There we go. We are off and away. Okay. How am I going to show this to you? What's going to be the best way? I think I need to fly in underneath here somewhere. There's nowhere to land, is there? No, of course not. Basically, you know how iron farms work. There's some villagers in there, and there's a husk that scares them. And when they get scared, they spawn a iron golem up on the top platform there. It falls into the water. It gets pushed down. It goes into the lava, and it burns in the lava. we then collect all of the resources down here. As you can see, we're slowly getting some iron. You AFK overnight, you fill up the double chest. Alright, that's enough iron for us. We're not going crazy. We've got this here sugarcane farm. Super simple, not entirely lossless. It's definitely not the best design in the world, purely on account of the... So when it pushes, basically, when the sugarcane grows up in front of the observer, piston breaks it. Fine, works great for the one that's in front of the piston, but the one that's on top, the very top piece, sometimes gets stuck on the grass. It doesn't, fly all the way off. But it's not, it works well enough. Again, you can see it's here. It just sort of passively goes. That is more than enough sugarcane to supply us with paper for rockets. There's only 2 of us at the moment who have elytra on the server, so we're not needing anything crazy mega. Then this one here is El Mango's cactus. That's the word I was looking for. Cactus farm. It's got 4 cactuses in there. Cacti. Got 4 cacti in there. They get zero-ticked. They produce a whole bunch of cactus, which then flow down into the composters. Now, we don't actually need 4 of these. 2 per side would keep up 100%. I wasn't sure on the math, so I went ahead and did 4. But 2 would be perfectly fine, and 1 per side, I should say, would keep up with just a little bit of overflow of cactus. And then over here we've got our XP farm, which basically you've got similar contraption. You've got a zero-tick cactus on this side. Here you've got a zero-tick bamboo on this side. They flow into the furnaces. When you lock the furnace, it means you can easily take out the green dye, which gives you all of the XP. As you can see, level 40, level 41, 42, and this one, unfortunately, this is not quite efficient enough to finish off the 5 furnaces. It's only at 4, so we can probably take this layer off, but it's there for now. And you just have to unlock those, and then every now and then we do have to clear this out, otherwise it gets a little bit full. And the easiest way to do that is to... Parkour expert over here, everybody. There we go. The easiest way to get rid of this stuff is to stand here and just chuck it out like so. And be very careful not to chuck out the wrong items, which I've done several times. I'm not going to lie. Could I build, an automatic dispenser over here? Yes. Have I got round to it? No. Will I get round to it? Probably also no. But I've been AFKing here for a while. I've got everything I needed. I just needed some stacks of rockets because I was down to my last 5. So I'm going to head over back to my base now and get a little bit more progress done over there. So we're back at the base, and as promised, I have finished off the staircase here in between episodes. And I do apologize for the lag. The sorting system... I don't know what's wrong with it. It's meant to be lag friendly, especially on servers. That was the entire idea behind redesigning my entire system. But it doesn't seem to be. But that's okay. We'll get through. I just wanted to quickly show you sort of how this looks now. You can run up the whole thing. In fact, you can run all the way up to the tower, which I'll get to in a second. You'll see the inside very, very soon. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this looks. I like the zigzag sort of winding nature of it. I think it looks really cool. I like the fact that you can run up and down quite easily. The leaves in the corners of every section looks really nice. I like that little pop of color. But there's one thing I'm not sure I'm happy with. There's one thing that I kind of might change, and that is everywhere else, all of the wood that gets used is these stripped dark oak logs, right? These bad boys here, stripped dark oak logs. Now, these look great as pillars and beams, and I think they're probably one of my favorite blocks in the game. And over here, I've got dark oak planks, which is a little bit different. And initially I went with that because I was like, well, the stripped dark oak is for pillars and beams, and we can use this as more of like the walls. But now that I sort of stand back and I look at it and it stands in contrast to this, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm not gonna work any more on this. I've got plenty of other projects to get through. Trust me. So I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and I'm gonna let it grow on me, and or not, and we'll see sort of how that goes. Also, this is the only place in the entire staircase that you can't just run up. Like everywhere else, I can automatically get up. This one block here, nope, nope. But I mean, it's so easy to change. I just knock this back, make it a half slab, make that a half, like super easy to change. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like that one little bit there. So it's staying. But even here, where you think, oh, actually, you know what? I tell a lie. You can't do it here either. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I do apologize. But all of this is runnable. And now, for the grand reveal, the Great Wizard's Tower. Dun dun dun. No, it's just a tower. So. Currently this is broken, and I'll explain why in a second, but this is normally a hidden staircase, which as you walk in, beep boop, this opens up. In fact, you know what, let me go ahead and fix that off camera, and we'll do a proper reveal. Hang on. And cut. And take two. The Grand Wizard's Tower! Da-da-da-da. There we go. Right. And this will work. This will work. You know, this will close back up. Beautiful stuff. And then down here, we follow the staircase down. We ignore the exposed redstone. Don't have any blocks on me to fix that. We ignore that, and we drop down here, and we're in the nether room. Oh, it's very lovely. We've got some magma. We've got it creeping up into the walls. I really like how this looks. Okay, I really like how this room looks. I'm tempted at some point. I'm carefully avoiding looking in one direction. You'll see why. You probably already do. But yeah, I'm tempted to change the roof. I'm not sure what I'll change it to, whether it's netherrack, nether brick, something else, maybe some soul sand on the roof, and then have it sort of like creep up, and again do this sort of like this filter change here as we go up, this sort of like gradual changeover. But that'll come. But this is the nether room. Really like it. This is the storage system. And it's right here. I mean, see, okay, I thought this was going to be worse than it is. To be honest, like, I don't need this. And I don't really need this walkway. I could probably get away with just building either the wall here so that it's flush. I kind of like having the space back here. I like hiding the glowstone back here. But I could change this, because I don't need any of this. I could change it so that this wall, if I just... You know what, I'm doing this, I was going to do this off camera, because I thought this was going to be a massive, like, monumental project. But actually thinking about it, I can knock all of this back by just the one block. I'm being very careful with my pickaxe here. I've got haste 2 at the moment. I've got, you know, efficiency 5, so I'm pretty much insta-mining everything right now. And I really don't want to knock out any of my redstone over here, because I don't know the system particularly well, so it will be a pain to try and fix. But if I knock out all of this, like that, and then I just go boop, 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 and a little beep boop up there, and then a little schmack schmack, burp burp, bop bop. I'm out of it. But you know, you get the idea, right? Like I can just I can build up the wall on the back side here. Wasting so many blocks with this placement technique here. But I can build this up sort of like this, and then I still get my one block. Magma. I can get my one block gap where I can hide my glowstone. And I thought I was gonna have to change loads of stuff. Okay, cool. I just need to go get some more nether stuff, which normally I'd just escape into every goddamn time. And I'm back. Little smash cut there. Went and collected some more materials. I'm going to avoid this magma block. And I think I'm going to do a little one up there. Pop that in there. Bring this down like this. And then I think, you know what, I'm going to knock this one out as well. Put some netherrack in there so we get that nice little sort of gradient effect going on. And bam! We've got a restored nether room. Do you see what I see? 1, 2. This whole thing's wonky. I'm going to have to push back this wall. Ah, right. Let me go ahead and just quickly do this. Engage time-lapse mode, and I'll get this done. We're done. Right, that was nice and quick. Wasn't too long. Moved these magma blocks somewhere that I'm far less likely to stand on. I should never be going into this corner, but I like them. I like them being here. It does have that sort of that touch of the Nether. At some point, I'll probably get some soul sand, which I really don't have any of, like at all. I think I've got maybe one piece in the entire storage system at the moment, and maybe put that sort of along here and put some Nether wart on the top. But for now, this room is done, I think, for now. But what I did want to show you that is broken, and it is a lot more of a task, is, right, you know that secret staircase, this hidden one here, that, like, it looks like this from back here. Whatever, I don't mind. It's whatever. I kind of like seeing the exposed redstone. Don't like seeing it exposed back there, but the pistons I don't mind. What's broken is this. It doesn't do anything. And the problem I've got is actually over here. Because you see, what's happened is, if we trace this along, if we go underneath and we, oops, get rid of that, we trace this along, get rid of that, you can see here, so here's, I'm now behind. Right, there's the staircase. Here's the pressure plate. That's the word I was looking for. So solid block, pressure plate on top. That will trigger this, and it does. It does trigger that. That's fine. That's not the problem. Traced it along here, and it stops. Just stops here. And the question is, where is it? Ow. Ow. Where is it meant to be going? That was the question. Where is it meant to be? Let me up. Okay. Can I do this jump? Huh. Yes, parkour master. Where is it meant to be going, actually? I mean, I know where it's meant to be going. I just don't know where that is in relation to here. Let me show you where this is meant to go. If I can get... You know what? I'm going to get out, and I'll show you where it's meant to go. How it works is, when you stand on these pressure plates here, it triggers this line of redstone, which comes down and runs into this here dropper, which sends the item up into this dropper, which the observer then detects, this one here, and basically this is a delay system. Okay, so this just takes that redstone signal from the pressure plates and adds a bit of delay so that the staircase will open, stay open for a little while, and close again. The other side, where I showed you before with the broken side, used to run into here as well, and in fact you can see it just here. Now if I go ahead and do this, no, not that way, it's down. So okay, so it used to run down here. You can see, in fact, is this really, this isn't going to be this easy, is it? This isn't going to be this easy. So this runs up here. Oh, okay, no, but I can fix this now. Okay, so I can do the quick fix, and you know what? I'm going to quickly do that. Let me do this so you can see sort of how it was before I did the whole storage system, because it was already semi-broken. Okay, and you know, semi-broken is the worst kind of broken, because it's the kind that you think you can live with, but it just makes your life more miserable. And if you just fixed it now, it would be a lot better. But you just don't. You just can't be bothered doing it right now, so you live with it. At the moment, how it was fully broken. But now I have returned it to its semi-broken state, which was, you know, probably a bad idea. But let's show you why it's semi-broken. I stand on this. It opens. There's my temp blocks. Let's just quickly go through. It closes up. Brilliant. That's good. If I stand on this, it opens up, and I can leave. Perfect, right? That's all good. That's fantastic. Now, the problems start to occur when I stand on this. It opens up. I come down. And I stand on this again. And something to do with that little combination of opening it up and standing on this pressure plate locks it. See? See how it's not closing anymore? If I stand on this, nothing. Nothing happens. I come down here, stand on this, nothing happens. Also, there we go. It was bothering me. In fact, while I'm here, let's quickly go and fill this hole too. So I know what the problem is. Okay, the problem is that when the pulse that this gets is too long, it stays in here. So the idea is that I think, again, I don't entirely know how this works. Obviously, this takes a comparator output from the top and does some hopper clock timer things in there, and that's all fine and dandy. But I think what triggers this one is this redstone dot here. And I'm not entirely sure. But the problem is basically when this receives a pulse that is too long, so when you stand on the top pressure plate and then pretty much immediately stand on the second one, this gets into this lock state, as you can see. So instead of the redstone or any item being in this dropper here, it stays in the top one, which means that the comparator stays on, which means that the staircase stays open. Easy fix. Get rid of this, everything gets triggered, it drops out, it's back in here. All we need to do is replace the comparator. And now we have a working system again. All right, all of the items are back in here. These are my timing items. It's all perfect again. But it's such an easy system to lock up, right? It's so easy. So what I think I need to do, and I hate myself for saying this, but I think I need to build another one of these timing machines, specifically just for the downstairs pressure plate, so that it's two different timers running into the same staircase. And that way they won't get locked up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to clear out a bunch of space. If I run into any problems, then I'll turn on the camera again. But I'm just going to crack on, get it done, and I'll pop back with you guys when I've completed. And we're built. So I haven't tested this yet. I'm going to do it live on camera in just a second. But basically, I've built the exact same thing over on this side. I didn't even have to dig anything out, which was very nice. I just sort of had to remove a single block of gravel over here, which I can't really place back in because it will fall. What do I have else? I will just put a little bit of, I'll put a bit of stone there. That won't break anything. And then some gravel. Lovely stuff. Just like that. And while I'm here, I might as well fill this in just to make sure things aren't going to be spawning. Everything else should be lit up enough that there shouldn't be any mobs spawning in here. Maybe I need one in here. Am I just delaying the testing of this? Yes, I am a little bit nervous. But I have built myself a pressure plate. I'm going to put it there. When I stand on this, it should trigger this side, which should open up this here. Oh, I've just thought of it. Before I even stood on it, my brain went, that's not going to work. Because currently, if we have a look, the staircase is closed when this redstone line is powered. Now, standing on this one apparently doesn't... What? I was going to say standing on this one will unpower this line, which is fine, right? And that's what we want to happen, but this side is still powered. So what I need to do is I need to build some kind of either an AND or an OR gate, I'm not quite sure, that links these two, that says if either of these is off, then turn off this line here. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, and it might get a little bit messy in here. Not that it already isn't, but first of all, I need to find out why this isn't working. And then once I've found out why this isn't working at all, this repeater needs to be turning on, which it's not. So once I've worked that out, then I'm going to work out a way to link the two so that the staircase actually opens. So once again, I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, real quick, I haven't linked them up, but the fix was real simple. I just needed to change this comparator into, I think, subtract mode. I don't know. I had to right click it so that torch was on, and as you can see, it fired now, and so now the item is nowhere. What? Why is that? You need an item. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe No, I definitely put... Let's test the system. There we go. That turns on. And then I come off, and some time later, that line there turns off, or at least the repeater does. Obviously, it's still powered from over there. So that's problem number 1 fixed. Let's go ahead and get problem number 2 sorted. Okay, so I've come up with a really simple, elegant solution, which I'm quite happy with. And if I step on this pressure plate, you can... I don't know if you can hear that. Can't really see it either. But the whole system sort of fires. There we go. So you got the pistons are now closed. I stand on this. Bam. The pistons open. And then after some time, this will turn off. Boom. And they close up again. And it's all because of this torch under here, which is now powering this line. When I run the redstone, when I run the redstone into that torch, it turns off, unpowering this, which obviously will work no matter what side I run this into. The problem is finding a way to run the redstone into this block from this side. It's just a little bit messy down here. I'm trying to find a way to take... Obviously, I need a repeater coming out of this block, which then takes it 1 block away. And then it needs to feed it into there. If this was all 1 block that way, no problem, no sweat. And I might rebuild it to do just that. But I'm also thinking, I might... No, see, I can't place a... Can I place a slab there? If I place a slab like that still works. Also, wow, I'm assuming it's just gone daytime and there's a lot of skeletons outside. That's my assumption there. Let me get rid of that so I don't accidentally stand on it. Okay, so the redstone still runs. And then I should be able to do something like... Oh, that connects to that, doesn't it? And there. Because what I wanted to do was to run it along this line so it sort of faces in, because redstone is directional, unfortunately. As in, it has to face that block. The repeater would have the same problem. I need to run some redstone over there. I could run a repeater there, but then again, how do I take the output from this? Oh, this is all a little bit complicated, and it's just because it's very messy back here. Now, all of this can be gone. Alright, okay, so I need a repeater from either this side here, but again, if I run the redstone there, it'll power that, so I can't do that. So I have to come out. I could go up like I used to, but I need to get to here. So somehow I need to power this line of redstone. And specifically, I need to power this spot. Because that way it can either be a repeater or it can be redstone. You can come here, go there. It does not matter. I need to power this dot of redstone right here. That is what I'm currently sort of fighting with. So let me have a little bit of a think off camera without the pressure of speaking, and we'll see what I can come up with.
2 hours later.
I think I've done it. I think, potentially. What I've done here is I've taken the repeater and I've routed it through, which is, it's what I said I couldn't do. And the reason I'm a little nervous, and the reason I say I think I've done it, is because I don't know if this is... I mean, it shouldn't power it because it's not pointing into it, but pistons are weird and they've got like quasi-connectivity, which is something that I really don't understand, but is a thing, and so I'm a little worried about it. But I think, I mean, if I just do like if I do a manual test, if I place something in there, I mean, it works, and I can hear the pistons firing, but I can't see if it's working properly or not. So I'm going to have to get out of here. I think this is the step I take. Yep, there we go. I was a little bit worried that they were going to be... I was going to say I was worried they were going to be creepers, but no, they were skeletons. Come on. There we go. Right, let's just go and have a little sleep. I like the design. You can actually fly. I'll do a better demonstration when I get back to the top. But you can actually fly right from the front door of the tower down to the front door of this building. So you don't actually have to take the staircase, which is very, very nice. Completely unintentional design, but it works very nicely. So we know that the underside staircase works. We know that that one works because that was the pressure plate that I was standing on inside the sort of the mechanisms. But the one that we've got to test now are these ones. Yeah, see? That's that piston. The timing of it's all wrong. That's frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. That's real frustrating. Right. Back to the drawing boards. I'll reconvene with you in just a moment. I've only gone and done it. I've worked it out. Now, I haven't built it just yet, but I just wanted to show you. Oh, see that? See that beautiful little flight? Oh, it's so good. All I need is one slab, and I was completely and entirely out of slabs. Where are my slabs? They are in here. You know what? Let's use a smooth stone. I only need one. Put all the rest back in. Take that one smooth stone slab. This one right here. Oh, the holy... Oh, you can't even see it. What? Look, there. Oh, look at that. The holy slab. Right. I don't even know. I'm getting a bit delirious. This is it's taken quite a bit of time to get this working, but it'll be worth it in the end. Now, again, I haven't tested this because obviously, you know, I'm placing it in now. But as you can see, and if I place the slab here, the redstone underneath still works. And it means we go around without triggering the piston. Or at least, that's the theory. So I place that there. Boom. Shouldn't be powering that. I really hope it's not, because I think that that block is what's powering that piston. So there, I've spoken a big game here. I've said this is going to work, but let's find out. Oh, that's so disappointing. That's... and I even called it, didn't I? It powers that block. It powers that block there. What if... Ooh, let's get this back. I'm gonna need more than one slab. What if this wasn't a solid block? What if this was a half slab as well? Would it then not count as powering that because it's only a... It's not a full block. This is... That's how my brain works and understands the redstone, right? Like I keep clipping that. It's very annoying. If I don't jump off the right block, then I clip it. Let's go and get another one of these holy blocks. Where is it? There we go. Oh, the holy slab. Right. Oop, wrong way. Right. I think that makes sense, right? If I replace where that redstone is currently on, because it's powering that block. Okay, so this redstone dust is powering this block. Oh, I need to get rid of that. It's powering this block, which is in turn powering this block, which is in turn powering the piston. I think that's why that's happening. Okay, so what I can do is I can put this here. That still connects without this piston being triggered. In fact, has something else broken? Let's have a look. Hang on. So we've got sticky piston facing this way. Repeater, comparator, repeater. Think. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's meant to have a block on top of it. Look, sticky piston, block on top, and something broke when I did that. There's meant to be... Hang on. There's meant to be something on that block. Redstone? Yeah. Yeah. There's meant to be redstone there. That needs to go there. With redstone on top as well. It's nothing to do with any of this stuff. Oh, I knocked out one too many blocks. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. So, I need to... This has got redstone, so I need to get rid of that. I need to put that on there with redstone. Place a block on top of the redstone. Place that there. And if I go back up to the top, everything's closed up. What? No, it's not lagged. No. Video's not frozen. Oh, it's got itself locked again. And you know what? I know why. It's because I walked back and forth too quickly. There we go. Right, so... Oh. Oh, no, it's not because it got itself lagged. I mean, it did get itself lagged, but it's because this is broken. But you know what? I can go back to my original. So there is just the one holy slab. No, not two holy slabs. Just the one. By the way, if you're into doing art and doing fan art, please, holy slab, fan art me. Go for it. Right. And then. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so satisfying. Right, let's heal up a little bit. Do it again. Go down. Trigger that one. Shouldn't break things. It'll just mean it takes a little bit longer to close. But there we go, it closes. But it doesn't. Oh no, it's broken again. Oh no. Oh, what is happening? I don't... Right. This... I'm going to do my outro here. You know what, guys? This is going to be it for this video. I'm going to hopefully fix this between episodes. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.